for that. I've been dreaming of coming here so I could say thank you to the Academy. Thank you. With my filmography and trajectory, it's the only time I'll get to say that. Thank you, Amy in the Academy Museum. Christina, welcome to the 30th anniversary of Dusk Till Dawn. Can you believe it's been that long? I'm so excited to be here tonight. I've been dreaming about getting to come here to Los Angeles and do a show for you all. I see so many friends and colleagues here, actors I've worked with, from We Can Be Heroes, Vivian Blair, Haley Reinhart, Lava Girl herself, as he is sitting over there. Oscar-winning composer John Debney, who I've worked with many times, is here. Gabriel Luna, who I worked with on Matador. And we also have one of our Dusk Till Dawn superstars here. He plays Razor Charlie. You also know him as Machete. You also know him as Danny Trejo. Desperado, I cast him as a character called Navajas, which means knives. And then this character was already named Razor Charlie, and then he's Machete. He's like a whole set of cutlery, right, Danny? If we do another movie, you gotta be butter knife. That's my goal. What an amazing place to see this movie. It's blood red. It's gonna be all lit up later on tonight. And who's never seen Dusk Till Dawn on the big screen? This screen is huge. You're gonna really enjoy this. And I will be up after the screening to tell you some really fun stories about the making of. But more than that, a lot of you may not know, the movie is only part of the celebration tonight. My band of over 25 years, Chingon, is here. And we're gonna be playing, after the movie, these iconic songs from Dusk Till Dawn and a lot of other films, including Desperado, Sin City, Machete, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Alita Battle Angel. And we play in sync to these special clips that I cut behind us. So if you love movies and you love music, this is the show that brings it all together. It's a very unique show. So stick around after the movie because that's when the party starts. And it's the first time they've had a rock concert here. So make some noise. And feel free to really enjoy the movie. That's a rock concert in itself. So you're all encouraged to make a lot of noise. Enjoy it, and I'll talk to you right after the movie. Thank you. What a great audience. So it should be a Mexican character. And what about Salma Hayek? He just met her on Desperado, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'll rewrite the name for her." And he used this name Santanical Pandemonium because remembered it from his video archive, video store days. There was a Mexican horror film called Santanical Pandemonium, so he named her that. And originally in the script, they were just common, European-style vampires, and I felt like we could bring more of an Aztec culture to it. And so that last shot in the film, I just made up that Aztec temple, and he thought, "Oh, that's cool. Like it was a temple, and over time they turned it into a bar." And I always wanted Salma to be sort of this Aztec queen of the vampires. That's why I added this whole musical snake dance sequence. That also wasn't in the script, in order to present her in a big, grand, show-stopping way. And just for historical context, look how crazy this time period was, leading up to the release of Dusk Till Dawn. So Desperado was released in August of '95. My book, Rebel Without a Crew, came out the very next month. Four Rooms came out 2 months after that, and then the very next month was Dusk Till Dawn. So within 5 months, there was a lot of activity, a lot with the same cast, too. Now, what most people don't realize is that there was like a possible union strike situation because we were a low-budget, non-union film. So we couldn't film the outside section of the movie right away the first time. So we actually started in the bar. With the very first day of shooting was Quentin and George walking into the bar. So that also helps create this feeling of disjointed two halves. We shot the second half first before we went outside and shot the first half. And it was a movie that was conceived, it was always conceived, it was kind of split in half because like a special effects makeup company had hired Quentin to write the script to feature this bar full of vampires so that they could showcase their effects work. He got paid like $1,500. It was his first script. And that's what made the movie impossible to get made, is that Quentin loved the characters of the brothers so much. he spent half the script with them before even getting to the bar. So people would go, this is like 2 movies in one. It doesn't make any sense. This switches gears so late in the story. But that's kind of what we liked about it. And we knew that if we made it, we had to make it right away because Quentin was starting to steal from it because it wasn't being made. Like in Pulp Fiction, the Ezekiel speech that Sam Jackson says was originally spoken by Harvey Keitel's character in Dusk Till Dawn. So he was already starting to, pick the bones of it. And because Pulp Fiction was a hit, suddenly people wanted to make Dusk Till Dawn. They were like, oh, it's like 2 movies in one. It's brilliant. So then we suddenly got, we got to make it right now because this is the only chance we'll get to make it. And if you hadn't seen the movie, you didn't know it switched. That was always how we wanted people to kind of see it. You weren't supposed to know that it was going to switch, but that kind of weirdness is why it was only mildly successful in its original theatrical runs, but like weird movies, cult movies have gained a following, and that's why it's close to 1,000 people here tonight, because I think over time it gets recognized. And originally I was going to shoot the second half in 3D. I was way into 3D, so when they got to the bar, you're going to put on your glasses. That's why it's still kind of designed where everything's flying in the camera in that second half. But I saw how archaic the old 3D film cameras were going to be impossible to shoot with them. That explosion at the end when they come out of the bar, that explosion was so big. That was the first shot we got of the bar. It burned the set down, so Cheech goes, I guess I'm not doing my speech tonight. So that's why it's all black there at the end. We thought, oh well, we'll have to fix it and come back. The production designers were all crying and everything. And so we had to wait a whole week to prepare it and come back and film it. The reason Cheech plays 3 roles is because when you're going to start a movie, you have what's called a script reading. You have everyone sit down and read the script. Not the entire cast, just like your key actors. And you just read it out loud. And sometimes you'll assign, like Quentin, several roles to read. You'll assign, I'll read a few different roles. And I told Cheech, hey, Cheech, he was only going to play the guy at the end, Carlos. No, he was going to play the guy in the bars, does the big pussy speech, right? So that sounded very Cheech. But I said, go ahead and read the border guard and go ahead and read the Carlos character at the end. And he read each one in a different voice. And I was like, wow, he's really good in all 3 of those roles. And then Quentin comes into my office and goes, Quentin, Cheech was really great in those 3 roles. I said, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? Let's hire him from all 3 roles. Then we don't have to get 3 actors. So we went to Cheech and asked him to do it. He goes, do I get paid 3 times? So that giant rat really holds up today. That was a full-size rat. Those remote controls from underneath the floor. In fact, we built the whole set 6 feet off the ground just to be able to do the rat. Somebody could be underneath to control it. And Quentin and George always makes that joke. He says, yeah, that's Quentin the writer taking care of Quentin the actor. That's why he gets to suck on Salma Hayek's toes and I get to fight the big hairy rat. You guys ready? We ready to rock? Okay, I want to finish the rest of my behind the scenes in a musical way. So here we go. This is a jam-packed show. We do it really tight in about 45 minutes. And then afterwards, we're going to be down in the lobby to sign merch and meet you guys when I meet you guys. And since it's the 30th anniversary of Dusk, we'll be playing a bunch of songs from that movie as well. And you'll see that it's not just the images that we brought to it, but it's also the music paired with those images that make it iconic. Because these larger-than-life Latin images I've been doing since El Mariachi, and no one had really done that before in Hollywood. And 30 years ago, it was that 1-2 punch of Desperado and Dusk Till Dawn that changed the landscape of representation in Hollywood. Like when you think of Salma Hayek, you think of that snake dance. So it's both the music and that imagery that really makes it so iconic and memorable. And this idea of our first song, came from Desperado. This was a song that's become something of an anthem over the years. I only had one night to create this song with Los Lobos because they were on tour. And I needed to have it on a set a week later for Antonio to sing playback to. So I actually described the song in the script as saying, this should be the ultimate mariachi song. Catchy and energetic, where you think that if it just got into the radio somewhere and out of this bar, it would be a big hit. And that was pure manifestation, because now if you ask any mariachi around the world, I already finished the score for Kill Bill 2. We were done with the movie, in fact. And I recorded this song just for fun. It was actually in the script for Desperado. I always wanted to take this old mariachi standard I loved as a kid and turn it into a rock song. It had such a cool arrangement. I had this vision of it being a really great rock song. And I made it, and I was playing it to Quentin I was just so proud of it. I just played it to him, and he just listened to it very intently. He was kind of like wheels turning. The next day he called me and he said, I know you're probably going to use this song in your own movie, but after hearing that, I want to add an additional end credit sequence to Kill Bill 2 and show off all the actors from both films. And where that big crescendo you have at the end of your song lines up with Uma's credit. And I'll play the whole song. I said, well, if you're going to use it like that, you can have my song. And so this is a song took us all around the world with this song. This is our version, Chingon's Malagueña Salerosa. commercials and music videos, over 17 different projects I've made with Danny. That's why I tell him that tattoo on his chest should be me by now. So let's turn up the volume on my voice. I have to get real down and dirty, Billy Gibbons low style, so I can sing like Mark Knopfler from Six Blade Knife. Musician in her own right. That first song that you're going to actually perform is so fitting because your godmother sang this in Desperado. Well, you know her as your godmother. We all know her as Salma Hayek. And it's the song in Desperado where she sings very softly to Antonio in their bed before all hell breaks loose. And creatively, it's just a really fun scene. And it came up with because I actually heard Salma singing a soft song on set, just to herself. And I thought, wow, that'd make a really cool action scene if she's singing that same way, really softly to Antonio with his eyes closed while he sleeps, playfully singing with her eyes closed, not realizing that the bad guys are closing in. And Antonio has to quietly arm himself for the shootout without stopping her singing, or the bad guys will be aware that they're there. So we wrote the song, recorded it on set, filmed it, and it's all the editing and the camera work, but also how the music itself drives the scene. And it all goes hand in hand with each other. And it's one of the most rewarding types of sequences you can make because it's a purely musical action scene. And Rihanna does a really cool rendition of it. This is dedicated to Salma Hayek. This is called Quédate Aquí.
Quédate aquí en mis brazos, quédate aquí para mí y no me digas que me amas, no me digas que me adoras, dime solo que te quedas una vida junto a mí. Llévame por ahí, llévame en tus ansias a un lugar donde ya no tenga que jurar, donde ya no tenga que mentir, donde solo exista para ti. Y no me preguntes si te quiero, que no te preocupes de lo que pienso, que yo soy completamente tuya, a mi manera. Pero a cambio quiero ser tu sueño. Yo no me conformo con tus besos. Quiero darte todo lo que siento y más que eso.
My daughter right now, she's going to sing one of my favorite songs from Desperado by the great Tito Laliva. The footage of Salma and Antonio bringing the Latin fire in that movie. I mean, I had to really push hard to get Salma even hired for that role. She didn't have screen credits. It was all catch-22. We had to jump through all kinds of hoops. I actually had to trick them into hiring her. But I felt it was very important that the actress for Desperado be of Mexican descent, because imagine this was 31 years ago. Hollywood was like, oh, diversity? Representation? What are you talking about? So I'm so glad I pushed and tricked and did everything I could, because guess what? It wasn't until after Desperado came out that I even found this out. Salma was the first Mexican female lead of a Hollywood film since Dolores Del Rio in the 50s. And I didn't want to leave anything to chance. That's why I built not just visual sequences around her, but musical sequences, because that combination, as you see, is just extremely powerful, instantly iconic, and very memorable. This is called The House That Love Built. I could
The house that love built. The house that love built. The house that love built. I need to remember what I came here for. Love and mercy keeps me at your door. Let me come inside. Forget about the past, forget about now. I'm going back to the house that love built. The house that love built. The house that love built. The house that love built.
Thank you. This is the Dusk Till Dawn portion of the show. So this famous snake dance wasn't in Quentin's original script. Added this whole scene to just really present her. Now here's the thing, I actually filmed this snake dance twice in my career. So I discovered Salma in Desperado, but then really introduced her in a big way with this iconic snake dance. But then almost 20 years later, I made a Dusk Till Dawn TV series, and I had to discover a new actress to play the same role. And I cast an actress who was also from Mexico. It was her very first acting job in Hollywood. Her name's Eiza Gonzalez, and she's now everywhere, right? So many movies nonstop. Well, you know, I got to find two people with the same Santanical role. So this special edit of the snake dance will feature both performances. So let's watch them both do the same dance, this very iconic song I got to make with Tito and Tarantula, special for the movie called After Dark.
Strolling at night, so why wondering why is only after dark. In her eyes, distant firelight burns bright deep in dark and lonely park. One hand waits for out the dark, out the dark, out the dark, out the dark.
Thank you so much. A custom song for the movie, for the big arrival at the bar. I thought that would be fitting. And he wrote me back saying, "Hey now, brother man, the answer to your query is whoa. I would be delighted to provide you and Senor Tarantino with a killer diller of an original top. Six-legged low style with all the trimmings that will require finding a quiet table over enchiladas to pen the lyrics and notes. I'll send up a smoke signal upon completion of the composition. Hit me back at convenience. Gracias, speak with you, pronto, bueno, stay coolest conmigo, Billy F. Gibbons." So here is ZZ Top's original song from Dusk Till Dawn, "She's Just Killing Me." lots of great text to music within this film, and features several Stevie Ray Vaughan songs. The next song also contains some behind-the-scenes footage of us making Dusk Till Dawn. You see, I always have like a guitar on set as well, because in between when they're lighting, I would just kind of play music, and a lot of times I would write a song for a movie I was working on, or even 2 movies later on the set. So just staying in the creative, just to kind of keep me in a creative mode. And we didn't have phones back then, so we just played guitar. So this is Stevie Ray Vaughan's kick-ass version of "Mary Had a Little Lamb." Siente mi amor.
Una historia sin tiempo que no tiene fin. Un amor como el nuestro no ni nunca podrá morir. Quiero ser en tu alma un momento feliz. Te amaré por siempre, viviré dentro de ti. En los días de dolor, siente mi amor que vendrá con el viento, que vendrá con el sol. En los ojos de Dios, lejos de ti, me verás en sueños, sentirás mis besos, me oirás reír. Si te sientes solo y estás en silencio, piensa en mis caricias y en nuestros secretos. Quiero ser en tu alma un momento feliz. Te amaré por siempre, viviré dentro de ti. En los días de dolor, siente mi amor que vendrá con el viento, que vendrá con el sol. En los ojos de Dios, lejos de ti, me verás en sueños, sentirás mis besos, me harás reír. Me harás reír. Siente mi amor.
Thank you. Thank you, Reunion. It would include rare footage taken from my own video camera while we made the movie, the shootout at the bar in Desperado. In particular, you'll see me operating the Steadicam, but there are also some storyboards I drew for it. This is called Strange Face.
tonight, surely by the dawn. Just take it like a man. The strange face of love. A cat's eye, a lizard's tail. Pentagram, he bought now. He stalks the night with no intent. His brow sweats for innocence. Just take it like a man. The strange face of love. Don't look back, don't look back. He's right on your trail. Don't look back, don't look back. It's just a step away from him. Don't look back, don't look back. Into the strange face of love. Great soul makes killing cry. He wants desperately to die. But fast and skillful he forgets. He's back on the street with no regrets. Just take it like a man. The strange face of love. Don't look back, don't look back. He's right on your trail. Don't look back, don't look back. It's just a step away from it. Don't look back, don't look back. To the strange face of love. Into the strange face of love. Strange face of love. Strange face of love.
Getting to work with him, what a pro, and he's funny as hell too. Every behind the scenes story he told us about Aerosmith sounded like lost episodes of Spinal Tap. Remember that, Rick?
Yeah.
I say he was great, and to have a song that I wrote get sung by him was beyond any dream a rock fan could have. And it was a song I would play to my kids who are also huge Aerosmith fans.
I loved that song. He played it for me so much. And I had no idea that you had made it, let alone that it was from such a violent movie.
Hey, well, it wasn't a kid's movie. You know, I could separate church and state. I know I could get away with it on that one.
Either way, I'm incredibly happy to be able to sing this song, my childhood song.
That's so funny. This is called Skin City from Sin City 2.
Never going back, no matter what.
Please be let me know. They take me as just a hideaway, but even I know he's never gonna stay this way. Once in a spiral down, get away to the leave this town. Going in right here, my way going on and on and on and on and on.
Going in the back, we're going to see the city. Oh, in the back, you know it ain't right. I'm going in the dark, it's over and ready. Never going back, no matter what. Going in the dark, it's over Skin City. Get to the dark, it's over and right. Going in the dark, it's over and ready. Never going back, no matter what.
Back in my Troublemaker Studios in Austin with James Cameron, and you'll see that it matches perfectly. So let me check my tuning real quick. Perfect tune, Carlos. Okay, here we go. This is called Jumpin' Jack Flash.
feet and I saw they bled. Yeah, yeah. I turned around to the coast of the crystal bed.
I was proud with the spike right through my head.
Yeah, yeah. But it's alright now. Practice again. But it's alright. I'm jumping jack flashes again.
Jumping jack flashes. Sufriendo voy, armado en las calles, un pena me arriesgué. Crucé ese trecho nuevamente de pie, solo un hombre que anhela vivir. Tantas veces ocurre el instante de su pasión por la gloria. No hay que soltar los sueños de ayer, hay que luchar para hacerlo vivir. Convertir en la ilusión de luchar, elevarte a nivel de tu rival. El que sobrevive casa en la oscuridad y a todos nos ve con el ojo del tigre. Directo a la cima, donde el valor gane la gloria. Crucé ese trecho, ya no pararé, soy un hombre que anhela vivir. Eres el ojo de tira, la ilusión de luchar, elevarte al nivel de tu rival. El que sobrevive tras la oscuridad y a todos los ve con el ojo del tigre. Ojo del tigre.
This is called El Rey, and we'll see you outside. Thank you all for being the most amazing audience. Can't wait to meet you. Give me a big A, a big A.
Yo sé bien que estoy afuera, pero el día en que yo me muera, sé que tendrás que llorar.
Llorar, 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 llorar.
Dirás que no me quisiste, pero vas a estar bien triste, y así te me vas a quedar.